3 words to describe the Chelsea detective: thrilling, funny, mercurial. Yeah, that's interesting.
Last season we were establishing Max Arnold having a new DS by his side. We were sort of trying to figure each other out. Layla's very much trying to ingratiate herself with the whole team.
She looked it up on Wikipedia.
I looked it up on Wikipedia.
We leave off them having grown together throughout that season, having come to a really good place together.
Max is still on his houseboat, and I think he's probably pepped it up a little bit. I think he's a bit more together about his bachelor life, and he's still riding his lovely electric bicycle about the place. I think his relationship with Layla Walsh, his partner in crime, is really, really interesting and developing very, very well. They're getting to know one another a bit better. I think they understand one another's sense of humour a bit more. They kind of raise an eyebrow at one another's eccentricities.
Aren't you full of surprises?
I think they are a lot more confident in how they work as a team, and especially as a pair. They understand each other so much better.
You ever get the feeling that your brain is trying to tell you something?
What's your brain's phone number? Might be quicker if I call it.
There's less checking in with each other. There's more, I know that's his move, he knows that's my move. And with the team, we all sort of know what our roles are a lot more. And I think that, that's starting to show.
Did you know when birds are in trouble, they emit a pheromone and other birds come to check? My dad, when I was 5, he killed a bird and all the other birds came to the garden.
That's wasps.
What's wasps?
When wasps are in danger, they emit a pheromone to the nest.
Wasps don't have noses.
Wasps have noses.
We left off last season in a very precarious place with his marriage, and we can assert, I think quite confidently, that moves on in very interesting directions in Series 3.
I've signed up to a dating site.
Max hasn't really told me a lot about Astrid, but he is starting to date, and it's not very successful.
Oh, bloody hell.
I think somebody who's been married for a really long time may fail at starting all over again for a little bit, but I have hope for him.
I just got to sort of witness Max Arnold and Roz meeting for the first time.
Roz works at Kew Gardens, and she has been waiting for her allotment plot for years and years and years. And she finally gets it, and she cajoles her son Kieran to come and join her, and they make a bit of a gruesome discovery, and that's how she meets Detective Inspector Max Arnold.
Biological remains increase pH and salt levels, which kills off vegetation, duly encouraging toxins. The wet, fertile soil accelerates decomposition rates.
Mum's a botany expert.
Oh.
Well, botanical horticulturalist.
Yeah, but he was looking at you like you put the bones there to see what would happen.
Layla sort of cottoned on that there might be a sniff of something going on there, and she's trying to sort of, eke Max, forward and say, go on, it's all right. You could maybe take her out for a drink.
From Rosy's point of view, I hope that Max and Astrid end their relationship, because I think that Roz and Max are very well suited.
Roz, this is Astrid, my ex-wife.
Technically still your wife. Nice to meet you, Roz.
My favourite moment of filmings, we were in Kew Gardens, and it's the scene when I ask Max out.
We were very, very lucky to be allowed into the tropical house at Kew Gardens. Between 8 in the morning and 10, no general public around, and we could just shoot whatever we wanted really, and they've got a fantastic, lovely high shot from up at the top on the walkway, on the parapet that you walk all the way round. It was just such a treat and so rare and wonderful.
Told you she'd be useful.
That's why we're here? Purely scientific?
Yes.
You didn't notice any of that?
Any of what?
Well,
My favourite so far has been yesterday's scene that we did with Max. So it was just the both of us, and it was very intimate, and it was in the evening. Ashley had been working very hard through the night to sort of like create, with this new software, a way forward with the bodies that she has. And so she spends some time with Max, and they really sort of like get deeper about how they feel about their victims and about past experiences and how they feel like they fail as humans, but they unite in that, and it's a very loving scene without a lot happening. It's been really beautiful to sort of approach that vulnerability.
Whole life reduced to bones.
Is it wrong that I prefer them? It's easier separating the body from the person when the person's already gone.
Ones that look like they're sleeping. They never leave you.
So my favourite moment so far, I think, has been we went to a very, very large house just outside Twickenham, which doubles up as the American Embassy and just looks so spectacular and extraordinary. Myself and Alex Kingston had a fantastic scene in this beautiful garden with these 300-year-old sycamore trees behind us, and it was just exceptional and lovely, and how staggeringly lucky I am to be able to see some of these places which, you know, you would never know were there ordinarily.
You're right about it being male. What was the toe? The ilium? The pubic arch, pelvic brim?
He was wearing a tie.
I love that Ashley, whose surname I've created is Ashley because it's very exact. She's very particular about things, mainly because she cares so much about getting justice and an answer for her victims. So she doesn't want to let anything destroy evidence or to lose the chance of getting that justice. So I think she's very stern and assertive, and that helps her relationship with her environment, but it doesn't help her relationship with the people around her.
I think Sophie's character Ashley gets absolutely fed up with him forever, poking and prodding things that he shouldn't and ruining her DNA.
Don't shake them.
Sorry.
I don't think Max is frustrated by his colleagues in the way that they're frustrated by him. He's much more annoying to them than they are to him.
Well, as we're discussing them, this is a good time to remind you that, unnecessary as I think they are, appraisals are a good opportunity for positive, constructive feedback. But they are not. Open season to pass comment on my dress sense, timekeeping, and communication skills.
Being Max is it's a really difficult thing to pinpoint what it is about him that presses one's buttons, because it's such a fabulous package. You get the houseboat, which I really, really like, so we get to spend lots of time on the Thames, and we get to film, you know, in the most wonderful and lovely locations. I get to ride my bicycle, which I love riding bikes anyway. Sometimes I get chases, and so those sorts of things are just wonderful. And, you know, one of the joys of the show is that we get some of the best talent to come and be guest artists in all of our stories, and we are blessed and very, very lucky to have such a remarkable standard of actor coming and joining us in the show. Brilliant.
The first day I came on set, and it's so welcoming, and both Adrian and Vanessa were so kind that you feel immediately like you're part of a company. It's like you're part of the troupe. And when that happens, you relax immediately. And when you're more relaxed, then you take more risks. And when you take more risks, that's when magic happens. And it sort of, there's a fizz to a scene. And I think that's the joy of being here working on the Chelsea Detective, because it definitely comes from number 1 and number 2 on the call sheet. They operate with so much grace, and they're so welcoming and they're so inclusive that you're immediately part of a team.
I always have a bit of trouble on set with Vanessa M, who plays Layla, because her sense of humour tickles me, and she can be wonderfully dry and very, very, very funny a lot of the time. Usually round about sort of 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the afternoon, we tend to have a moment where everybody's a bit tired and everything gets a little bit out of control. And yeah, we can get a little bit giggly round about then. Never to the point where we can't get it back, but sometimes it can be quite hard. She makes me laugh a lot, and it's such a joy and a thrill to come to work every day knowing that she's there. She's just the best sidekick you could ever hope for, really. Brilliant.